while we're on sort of local stuff, we wanted to get your thoughts. Ron, it's been all over the national news cycle at this point, but the LA City Council and the recent audio leaks. I
Oh
wanted to get
yeah.
some of your thoughts on that.
I think it's so, I mean, it's so amazing because what were they doing at that meeting? They were trying to pass like ridiculous like redistricting and what else were they talking about? But it was basically like racist policies that they were talking about.
Mm-hmm.
So they were saying racist things at their meeting to enforce racist policies. It's just like, wow. It's like you've really gone. I think that they should all resign. I know that the oh geez, what was I forget her name off the top of my head, but she has already Nuri or whatever. She has
Yeah.
already resigned, which good. The other person is probably gonna lose, so they're probably just done anyway. I think they're like on their way out the door, and then that leaves Kevin De Leon, who refuses. He's
Mm-hmm.
literally holding the city hostage because he refuses to resign, and it's like, dude, the freaking president of the United States is telling you you're a public servant, by the way. Like if Joe Biden ever came up to me and was like, "I think you should quit comedy," I'd be like, "Good, Joe. I'm glad you feel that way. That means I'm doing something right." But if you're in the same fucking field as, oh, am I allowed to curse here? I just
Sure.
yeah,
Yeah.
okay. But if you're in the same field as him and he's like, "Hey, you should quit," man, wow, you should really
Yeah.
step down, I think. All of his colleagues want him to resign. Everybody, I mean, everyone in the city's calling
Yeah.
for him to resign. He still won't do it. And I don't know if you watched that interview with him where he
I
gave,
did. Yeah.
oh my God, it was the most,
Yeah.
and I tweeted this. I have, in the past 6 years of my life, I have met more people in the political arena than I ever wanted to in a lifetime, to tell you the truth. I mean, it just kind of came with the territory, whatever. I can tell you it is a majority negative experience. You meet a lot of these people and you never, I mean, honestly, you never want to vote ever again because you're like, our system is rotten to the
Yeah.
core and it attracts the worst of the worst type of person. And I do believe that is true 99% of the time. At the federal level, local's a different story, but
Yeah.
at the federal level, that's definitely the case, and I would say at the state level a lot of the time. But that being said, that was the most insincere freaking thing I've ever watched. And coming from me,
Yeah.
that's saying a lot.
Yeah.
I've never seen anything. I was like, that is the biggest load of bullshit. And, you know, and of course, that reporter, to their credit, pushed back a little bit. I mean, I don't know how they had the patience not to just be like, this is a load of bullshit. How is anyone buying this right now? You're a freaking liar. Please just resign. Stop holding this city hostage. And I think the only reason he's not resigning is because he wants to make more, you know, backroom deals. He's getting a ton of
Mm-hmm.
money, and um he doesn't want to turn down that cash cow. I think that's the only reason. I mean, he's a very disgraceful politician. I know some people were fooled by him in 2018. I personally was like, this guy's a phony, and of course, it ends up he was, and his mayoral run was embarrassing at best, and his career deserves to end being booed out of the courtroom the way he was. So
Yeah.
I hope he resigns. I think it's nothing short of criminal that he hasn't yet, and he's an absolute disgrace.
Yeah, I was pretty shocked when I saw. I was like, "Really? You're gonna keep
It's
going with
amazing.
this?" Like,
It's
and
amazing.
he, I think one of the things he said was like, "Well, the people of my district deserve representation." And you're like, "You're not doing it, dude." Like,
You ran for mayor. You were already planning on not speaking for them. You wanted to become mayor. You were already planning on not being there for your district. So you can't even try to do that. That's a bunch of nonsense. Yeah, no, he wants to continue to make his deals. That's what he wants. And he is one of the, I mean, the sad thing is there are even worse people in our city council than him. But
Wow.
hopefully in November things start to switch up a little bit.